Everyone's so obsessed with this idea of perfection that society sets. But it's not true. It's nowhere near true. Nobody's perfect. That's just the way it is. You see, so many people think that you have to look a certain way, act a certain way, and be a certain way to be accepted in this world. But I think that's totally absurd and it's not true. People should just be themselves. They shouldn't have to worry about how much they weigh, or how skinny they look, or what their bone structure looks like, or how much makeup they're wearing, or what clothes to wear to school the next day. No one should have to worry about that. It's okay to wonder sometimes about what people think, but don't worry too much about what people think that you're not thinking enough about yourself. Society can be cruel. They can make you do things you don't want to. They can pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. And it's truly, utterly terrible. So many people nowadays feel like they have to be perfect. And they think that we live in this perfect world with perfect people, but really we don't. Our world's not perfect. No one's perfect. So many people are filled with hurt and sorrow and pain. So many people have lost so much in their lives, yet people still think that it's perfect. The idea of perfection is inevitable. You can't just go on with your life trying to be perfect. You have to be yourself. But you see, the thing is, when people are themselves, society puts them down. And when people aren't themselves, well, you probably know how that turns out. I wish it would change. I wish people wouldn't have to worry about how they look, or what they do, or spend every second of every day thinking about everybody else and what they think about them. Why can't we just have no worries? Not have to worry about the bad guys or the bad people in the world. The world's just cruel. It's a cruel world that we live in. We can't help it. Everyone's just so obsessed with being perfect that they try so hard to be, and they lose their self in all of the perfection that they're bottled up. They never find their true self, and they never find who they really are and what they can really be and how much they can really do in life. They could pursue so much in life if they would just stop obsessing over the idea of being perfect. No one's perfect. You have to be yourself before you can try to even be anybody else. And even if you try to be someone else, you're never gonna really, truly be them, because they're another completely different person, and you're you, and the you are now is the best you will ever be. And you shouldn't have to change it to fit into the standards that society sets nowadays, because it's absurd. It's unrealistic. Everyone's built differently, and everyone is made differently in so many beautifully different ways that trying to be someone else and someone you're not is just, it's crazy. It's crazy to even think about for me. The point of this whole video is just be yourself. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about if you're skinny enough. Don't worry about your weight. Don't worry about what you eat. Don't worry about what you post on Instagram. Just do what you want. Don't be pressured into doing something that you don't want to just because it's the cool thing to do in society. You have to put yourself first before anybody else. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. You have to be yourself, no matter what. That's all. Just be yourself.